Welcome, Pisces, to your November 15th through the 19th reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, Pisces, let's see what's going on with you. Looks like you're in a higher vibration of energy right now than you have been maybe in a while. Feeling a little adventurous, a little over fun. Let's see. Just feeling overall really good. This message, please, for the 15th through the 19th for the beautiful Pisces. Listen and communicate. Yeah, it is definitely one of those things that was like meaningful connections. I'm looking for the, I'm not just listening to my higher self, but I'm listening to what you're saying too. So it does feel like it is time for bonding and communication. Really wanting to listen and understand, really connect with friends, family, new people. I'm feeling that high vitality. I knew it. Told you. Feeling like you're walking on the world. Awaiting results. It just feels like whoever you're listening to or communicating with, you're waiting for them to really shine through. And I think that that's what it is. There is kind of a, you're trusting that the situation will happen. And I do believe that because your positivity is so high right now. So it just feels like, you know what? This is where it needs to be. This is where it is. Believe and succeed. So there is a belief over here that this person will, actually communicate with you, will actually open up to you, come towards you, get the dedicated effort. I'm not going to give up on this friendship, on this love relationship. And I'm definitely got the trust, and I'm not changing my focus at this time. No real reason, guys, to change the focus, right? There's no reason. Taking any opportunities that come at hand. Let's see what's going on over here. Going over here to the new vitality. Just feeling really fresh, really good over here. Almost brand new. Really listening to your inner voice, though, too. I love that with the listen card. It's the High Priestess card. So, yeah, really connecting with your own higher self. It's almost like you already know what you need to know, right? So, having the courage, there we go with the Nine of Wands. It's like I have this new vitality. My courage is really high. Your courage is really good right now, and it feels like you're really just resilient, right, to just everything right now. Wow, 2 cards of strength and courage. Wow. If you are dealing with a Leo or some kind of fire sign, they could also be pumping you up as well, full of this courage and passion. Or you could be very passionate, about a Leo or a Sagittarius. But really waiting for the results of the new beginning. Look at that Fool coming out. So really knowing that there is a possibility. And you know what? There's all this spontaneous kind of combustion going on over here. It does feel like you're kind of waiting for them to kind of grow and meet your energy this week. It almost feels like maybe they're a little low in energy and you're really high in energy. So it could be a little bit of imbalance about, how they're feeling and how they're doing things. So with the trust over here, it's the self-work, hustling, living beyond the means. Wow. But, it's right now it feels like, well, maybe the grass is, not as green for them right now as it is for me. And that's really where it feels like the energies need to connect. It does feel like, you've longed to want to get to this person to really open up because you feel very communicative. I want to communicate. I want to do this and I want to do that. And they have to meet your energy because you're kind of in a whirlwind and they're not, right? They're kind of stale. And that's why the Nine of Pentacles is kind of upside down. It's like, I'm a little stale right now. I could be dealing with a Capricorn. With the believe and succeed, though, it is this hard work, right? It's almost like you have to be strategical over here when dealing with this person. I really want you to open up to me, but you know what? It's almost like they're kind of stealing the energy a little bit. So it does feel around, the 17th or so, guys, 17th or 18th, that they're kind of stealing the energy. right? Because they still haven't opened up the way you want to open up. With all the dedicated effort, something happened here. This person is very pessimistic where you're very optimistic. Where you're having all the dedicated effort to want to communicate and do all the things that you want to do with this person and really, have new beginnings with them, they're very pessimistic. They're having some kind of grief or they feel like a failure. There's something really going on over here. And it's definitely why, and you're listening. So maybe you're also being the cry on my shoulder person, right? Allowing them to cry on your shoulder. It's There's a lot of deep regret with this person. This person is, it's kind of crazy because they're like, I feel the communication between the two of you. It's just that your vibrations are very high and theirs are very low. Probably even a good thing you're even talking. And maybe that's why it's so important for the communication piece and the listening, is because maybe they haven't been talking a lot. Maybe they finally just opened up. You're not going to change your focus from the situation because you want the new ways to communicate with the Page of Swords. So you are focused on them. You are paying attention to them. You do feel like they do have some restless energy, but you are trying to think. I'm telling you, you're thinking of new ways on how to communicate with them to really open them up and make them feel good. Yeah, you want them to feel good. Trying to make the friendship better. Really bringing in the love and the harmony over here with the Ten of Cups. It just feels like they have this piece, guys, where it's like there was a wish that they wanted to come true, and they wanted this satisfactory, and they were disappointed that it didn't come through. But it is definitely still meaningful connections over here because it really does mean the world to them that you are connecting with them. And it means the world to you, I believe. Right? Otherwise it wouldn't be here. Why would it be meaningful if you didn't care? So overall over here, there is a passion going on, but there's still some scattered energy that's going on. And it could, by the 19th or so, start making you a little frustrated because they're not coming towards you the way that you want to, no matter how. It feels like there is kind of no control within the situation. Because this person is really in a negative phase. So it's really hard to get to their inner feelings, their real true inner feelings, when they're so in this mode, right? Come on, guys. There's 2 cups behind you, and it's called me, Pisces. I'm right here. Look behind you. But they're just not going to do that, and they can't see what they already have. So therefore, they're, you're trying to keep your peace, but they're trying, they're just living in their own regrets and griefs right now. You're really waiting for this breakthrough for them, to really get clear about what it is they really understand, about, what it is that's, hurting them. They need to learn that, sometimes we fail, but we need to get off if the horse bucks us off, we need to get up off the ground, dust ourselves off, and get back on the horse. And I feel, Pisces, that that's exactly what you're trying to tell this person. And you're really trying to communicate this with them. You know what? Get in there, get strong. Stop being, don't be weak. You got this, right? But they have to learn from their failure. They have to understand that there's 2 of Cups behind them. And it's going to make it a little rough for you, Pisces, because all you really want, and I see it, look at that. All you really want is the Empress, the abundance, the love, the growth, the communication with this person, and really have the celebration and the joy and the harmony, right? And it's just not happening right now. And it's kind of crazy because, like I said, you've longed for this. You're longing for it right now while your energy is super high. The problem is they're super low. So you're going to, if you want to be a power couple, you're going to have to fight through it, get through the breakthrough. Get them to really understand what is going on and move forward. Make them understand they can move forward at this time. Really reaching and digging deep through your emotions to get to their emotions. And this is really what it is. I do feel like in the end, though, they will come around. You know, right now they're just a little confused. They may have lack of motivation to really want to move in the directions that you're moving in. That's overall card. The overall card right now is literally being at a crossroads for them. They really need to get past their crossroads. They really need a lot of self-care over here. They need to take care of themselves, and they really need to have, you know, better understanding of what's really going on, and that we have cycle change, right? So there is, for them, a little moodiness and disappointment. But for you, you have the Justice card, which is, you know, just knowing your truth and standing in your truth and really giving it that out, that balance and that love, and really being a leader for them. Wow. And, you know, as you're a leader for them, though, Pisces, you can actually, you know, the more you keep talking and communicating, you can actually build them up and make them into the King of Wands. Someone is definitely dealing with fire sign, who's just low and out right now. Yes, but this is really what it is you're building them. You have the motivational skills, you know, they have the confusion and the lack of motivation. You are a little frustrated, but you know, can build that. And that's really what it's saying. You will help build that through the Justice card. Because you're taking on this nurturing leader role. Love it. Love it, love it. Okay, my friends. Until next time, peace and love.